Press down and we're going to count to about 2 to 3 seconds. We're going to release. We're going to do it one more time till we get a good consistency. And we're going to fold it on both sides and we're going to squeeze and we're going to rub until we see it shine a little bit. Because you want to make sure the extension is sealed in real good. We don't want to have any rough corners or anything. Now, the reason why I folded on both sides and then we pressed it down and rubbed it is because we want these extensions to be as flat as possible. When they're flat as possible, they're going to lay flat to the head. If we were doing these for volume, we would roll them. These are two extensions applied right here. I'm going to show you the rolling method really quick. I'm going to apply our extension on the top.
Alright, and we'll fix you up when you get back.
Now, the rolling method is used when you want to see a lot of volume.
That's fine, no, that's fine.
So we take it and we just roll in our hands like so.
Alright. Y'all have
Do it one more time to make sure it's sealed real good. And we just roll it like so. And we're done. And as you can see, the differences here is how these can lay flat with the hair and how this one gives that volume up off of the scalp. So that's how you do the rolling when you want to see more volume in the hair. And also when you do it the flat, just bending in the corners and do it flat, you have more of a veiling effect than you have when you do the roll. Okay? And that's another reason why we have the differences in the I-tips and the U-tips. Is when we use the U-tips, it's easier to get that flatness, and that closeness to the scalp where it's just gonna blend real natural. Okay, so we have the first section completed. As we see, we're in about a ½ an inch on each side, and we are an inch up from the nape area, and we have applied about 10 bonds in this area. Now we're going to go up about a ½ an inch to an inch, okay?
He gets out there with his blowers and his shovels.
I'm going to shorten this section to more of a ½ an inch because they need to be, if you saw in the first row, the bonds do have hair in between them. There are different methods of doing this. Sometimes you see people do methods where they do the whole section. Every hair strand that's in that section. You do want to leave some hair in between each of the bonds, just so it won't be so much stress on the hair. So we have sectioned this off, and as you can see, we have about a centimeter here between this section, the first section, and the next section. And that's what we're going to start from taking our next bonds, is from this section right here. Okay, now we're going to move into the side. We've came up about 8 rows. And as we move into the side here, we're still going to make sure our top is secure up there. And we want this side to run along with parallel with this here. Okay? So we're going to take our side parting, run it across here like so. We're going to have about an inch below here, like above the ear area, so it can be camouflaged. And we're going to stay back about an 1.5 to 2 inches from the perimeter of the hairline, so we can stay camouflaged there. And as we can see here, we can go ahead and count how many we're going to need. Since we're going to stay about an 1 to 2 inches away from the hairline, we're going to be about right in this area. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be about 7 or 8 right in that area, which makes sense because we did about 8 on the other side. Okay. Still having it 1/2 centimeter wide, 1/2 centimeter deep. Take our separation tool, apply it. Then take our clip and make sure we separate our section out. Then we're going to take this and we're going to apply it just like we did before. And we're going to heat it up with our heat tool. And then we're going to continue that to about two rows up here, staying below the parietal edge. and just in this temporal region. Okay, now we're going to remove an extension. We're going to take the remover solution. We're going to apply a drop of the remover solution. Then we're going to take the crimper and we're going to break it up. Like so. Like so. So just crimp it, breaking it up. If we need to get more solution, go ahead. And it slides right out. And then you just comb the rest of it out. And there it is. We removed one extension. It's the extension that was there. And we loosened it up and we slid it right out. Okay, we're done with Ariela's hair. And as we can see, the extensions are blending nicely. This is us pulling her hair around both sides. We don't see any of the extensions there. It's blending really nicely. She has a nice hair texture and color. And for the purposes of this video, we have did the extensions in a darker color than her natural hair. So you can see where the extensions are and where her hair is, okay? Now what we are going to do to make sure this blends at the end, we're going to color her hair to match the extensions. But mind you, we're only going to color the top part of her hair above the parietal edge, because we don't want to get any of the peroxide solution or the hair color solution on the extension itself. Oh, I just got to show her front.